A very good Friday morning to you and welcome to OGTV AM News. I am Idowu Fabajo. Efforts are in top gear to ensure that the age-long boundary dispute between Ogun and Lagos states are resolved amicably in order to raise the commitment of the state leadership to move on high pedestal. Director General, National Boundary Commission, Dr. Muhammad Ahmad, made this known during the joint meeting of officials of Ogun and Lagos State on interstate boundary resolution. Peter Falomo reports that the meeting on boundary matters took place at the Deputy Governor's Office, Conference Room, Okimoson, Abeokuta. His report.
The joint meeting on boundary resolution between Ogun and Lagos states with the federal government officials from National Boundary Commission and Office of the Surveyor General of the Federation was aimed at agreeing on necessary actions in order to make progress on boundary definition and settlement on the state's boundaries. Director General, National Boundary Commission, Dr. Muhammad Ahmad said the Ogun and Lagos interstate boundaries, approximately 280 kilometers in length, has about 7.5 kilometers stretch that is yet to be identified and demarcated.
Presently, there are no doubt some of the commissions. For the National Boundary Commission's board has been reconstituted. So, as soon as it is reconstituted, we are going to present our findings on the Sector C of Lagos Ogun interstate boundary, where the issue of Abeokuta, and so on and so on will discuss.
Dr. Ahmad, however, says his commission would step up actions and carry out further works and recommend proper alignment on the outstanding routes. In their separate remarks, Ogun State Deputy Governor Chief Mrs. Yetunde Ononuga and her counterpart from Lagos State, Dr. Mrs. Oluranti Adebule, are of the view that it is imperative to urgently and sincerely seal a patriotic deal on boundaries in the interest of the citizens at the concerned borderlines who are apparently having strong ties that bind them together in many respects.
As we deliberate on the way forward, I wish to appeal that the issues concerned be properly handled in a friendly and matured manner while adhering to existing legal instruments, historic and other provisions relating to the matter in achieving an amicable and acceptable resolution to the matter. We should use the close affinity and bond between us to end the dispute over our common boundary.
Today's meeting should have been long, hard, but it's better late than never, because this brings a better result to the negotiations table in an atmosphere of openness, frankness, mutual respect and transparency.
The meeting, which went into a closed-door session, had executive members from both states, concerned officials on boundary adjustments, and traditional rulers from disputed areas in attendance. The meeting, according to the two principal officials, would be reconvened at a later date for final resolution. Peter Falomo, OGTV News.
Ogun State Governor Senator Ibikunle Amosun will host the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, and the Honorable Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Okechukwu Enelama, alongside the 36 state commissioners with other participants at the 8th edition of the National Council on Industry, Trade and Investment. The program will hold between Monday 24th of October and Thursday 27th of October 2016 at June 12 Cultural Center, Kuto, Abeokuta from 8 in the morning daily. Ogun State government is very sensitive to the plight of its people, and the current administration in the state should be commended for paying workers the highest salaries in the country. Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Abeokuta, stated this while reacting to threat of strike by the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress (TUC) in his office at Okimoso, Abeokuta.
This strike, if there's anyone at all, will be illegal. Without any salaries. Salaries have been paid as I went due. The last being September salary, which was paid on 25th of September. The issue of deductions, we had agreement in place. The agreement was reached during the March agitations, and the agreement was and is still that with every 2 months salary we will pay one deduction so that we can reduce the backlog. And we have been faithful to that agreement as well. We have been paying.
He said, based on his assessment, nothing like strike is going on in the state, adding that it is insensitive from some to argue that the very little amount that comes into government purse every month should be completely used to pay salary of workers.
And when I say this, I mean no harm. Civil servants, public servants, the entire population is just about 50,000-60,000. Compare that to a population of about 7.2, 7.3 million with stakeholders. It's not that they cannot be selfishly clamoring that everything that accrues to the state should be amortized for their own benefit alone. It is not right. Today things are so hard, and the little resources that come to the state must be appropriated to and for the benefit of all sectors and all stakeholders. For a group of people, even if they be civil and public servants, even in political appointees, to clamor that everything that comes to the state should be given to them to the exclusion of the needs of over 7 million stakeholders is selfish. We took the oath of office to do our best for all sectors, not just civil servants, not just public servants, and we will not be distracted.
And for those who absent themselves from work without any genuine reason, Barrister Abeokuta reacts.
We have instructed the head of service and his permanent secretaries to take register, to take note of those who may have absented themselves from work without a lawful excuse, because we intend to invoke the penalty. We intend to. I will just appeal to the workers through you. And when I say the workers, I mean the little percentage who feels that they have issues with government. You see, there is no perfect system anywhere in the world. There is no government anywhere in the world that is able to satisfy the workers' demands. Strike cannot be the answer. I challenge them to come out and tell us where we have defaulted from the agreements that were reached in March.
He added that it is a known fact that many states are owing several months of unpaid salaries, but the Ogun State government has been able to pay salaries up to date despite the harsh economy climate in the country. Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Abeokuta, the portfolios of 2 commissioners in Ogun State Government have been clarified. Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Abeokuta, in a statement said Bashoru Adebola Adeife is now the Commissioner for Regional International, while Barrister Leki Adewolu is the Commissioner for Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs. Also, Mrs. Adenike Oshoba, is now the special advisor on power, the statement adds. Following the 2016 Cancer Awareness Walk and Screening Exercise of the Uplift Development Foundation, which is to assist in reducing the source of cancer in the state, especially in women, patients found to have breast lumps have been given free surgery. During the just concluded cancer screening, it was discovered that about 60 people had breast lumps. Charity James has more on the free surgery exercise.
October 4, 2016, the Uplift Development Foundation, in its mission to eradicate or bring to the barest minimum with women, had cancer awareness walk and free screening exercise where 773 patients were screened, 70 discovered to have breast lumps, of which one was a man, 5 came with engorged breast with features of malignancy, 7 women went through chemotherapy to freeze early stage of cervical cancer. Taking the step further as promised during the Cancer Awareness Day, Uplift Development Foundation took patients discovered with lumps to Olabisi Onabanjo University Teaching Hospital Shagamu for free breast lump excision supported by Ogun State Government.
To say a very big thank you to the First Lady of Ogun State, Dr. Mrs. Olufunso Amosun. There are more grace to her elbow.
They did well. Everywhere should make sure they examine their breast so you can know if there's any lump there.
Torí kíní tó ń dàbí láwọn yẹn ó ti wà lára mi láti bí 5 years ago, kò dẹ̀ sówó lọ́wọ́ mi. Inú mi wá dùn fún màmá wa Olúfunṣọ́ Amosun wọ́n bá wa ṣe kíní tó jẹ́ bó ṣe ṣe nínú fún wa, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn.
Dr. Stella Ogumewa, coordinator of the free breast lump surgery, advises women to be cautious of their health as she says early detection is the best way to fight diseases.
We have already done a total of 20 patients with breast lumps have already been removed, and about another 12 too have also had breast scan and mammography done. The remaining 40 patients will be done tomorrow, which is actually supposed to be the day, which was actually the original date scheduled for the lumpectomy. But because of the higher number of clients that we got this year, we had to schedule it for 2 days.
Pulling all our efforts to fight cancer, the convener of the yearly Cancer Awareness Program, Dr. Mrs. Olufunso Amosun, mentioned that aside the excision of lumps, further steps are on the ground medically for the patients.
We as an NGO can only offer awareness and screening exercises by support of our sponsors. However, we would like to offer a bit more to those that we find to have these cancerous conditions, and thus we introduced, through the support of His Excellency and the government, the extractions of lumps that are found during the awareness screening exercises, and hence we had those extractions.
The free breast surgery exercise is to last for 2 days with about 60 patients. Charity James, OGTV News.
Meanwhile, in continuation of the activities marking the 2016 Uplift Cancer Awareness and Screening Program in Ogun State, the wife of the State Governor and President of Uplift Development, Dr. Mrs. Olufunso Amosun, will be commissioning 2 Uplift Development Foundation Cancer Screening Centers located in Ogun East and Ogun West Senatorial District today, 21st of October 2016. A statement from the Special Assistant to Her Excellency, Idowu says the commissioning of the Uplift Development Foundation Cancer Screening Center in Ogun East, located at Olabisi Onabanjo University Teaching Hospital, Shagamu, will take place by 10 a.m., while that of Ogun West, located at State Hospital Ota, will be commissioned at 1 in the afternoon. The statement adds that individuals who have been screened on the 4th of October 2016 and noticed to have lumps should make themselves available for further checkup before the due date for them to be suitable for the breast lump surgery. which holds on 21st October 2016 at Olabisi Onabanjo University Teaching Hospital, Shagamu. The Community Health Insurance Scheme, ARAYA, has been extended to residents of U.S. South Local Government in Ogun West Senatorial District of the state. The state governor, Senator Abeokuta Muson, at the event charged residents to avail themselves of the inherent benefits of the scheme. Kunle Bikule reports that the Speaker of the House of Assembly, Right Honorable Suraj Ishola Adekunbi, also graced the event.
While launching a community health insurance scheme tagged Araya, the state governor, Senator Abeokuta Muson, who was represented by the Speaker, Ogun State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Suraj Ishola Adekunbi, says the scale-up program of the Araya scheme in Yewoland will go a long way in providing affordable and efficient healthcare service delivery to the populace.
That is, it will have a flourishing effect on the downtrodden. Bring this program to the doorstep of our people. And I want to use this medium to charge our people to collaborate with the government so that we can have a sustainably executed program.
In their goodwill messages, the State Commissioner for Forestry, Adele Kolawole Lawal, Senator Yabo Anishilowo, and the Olu of Ilara and paramount ruler of Yewa Land, Oba Dr. Kehinde Olugbenle, and the chairman of local government and local council development areas in the Ogun West Senatorial District, lauded the initiative.
I
want to thank His Excellency the Governor of Ogun State that he has these programs that will be lasting, that will be long lasting, even when he leaves office.
Earlier in his welcome address, the State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Babatunde Ikpaye, says the pilot scheme of the program launched in 2014 by the State Governor, Senator Abeokuta Muson, in fulfillment of his electioneering campaign promises, noting that state government had provided equipment and needed human resources to make the project a success in the face of the present global recession. The high point of the event was the distribution of the registration insurance cards by the Speaker, Right Honorable Suraj Ishola Adekunbi, and other dignitaries at the event. Others in attendance include the State Head of Service, Elder Olushola Adegemi, the new Clerk of the House, Engineer Lanre Bisiriyu, and other permanent secretaries in the State Civil Service.
And on the sports scene, the Champions League final could be played outside of Europe. According to the new UEFA president, Alexander Kefren, the souvenir will revive an open bidding process to host the final and is open to it being staged in New York. Kefren, 49, said it might be an idea, but UEFA will have to speak about it. The 61 finals have all been held in Europe, but Kefren said travel to the US would be no problem for fans. And as we go on the news, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. We've come to the news at 7. Your version is coming shortly after now. I am Idowu Fabajo. Good morning.